Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles in the bustling city of Dragonstone, where we're looking at our Tower of Babel here, which is currently, it goes well above the clouds. It's a bit ridiculous. Still not seen it. There we go. There is our Tower of Babel, and there has been a little bit of a change. At the end of last episode, we checked the distance that archer towers would cover if they were built on top of it, and it was to about here, close to the edge. The edge is about there, and it got to about this far, so that was pretty good. Now if we mouse over it, it's a lot crappier. It's now around here, as you can see. It's back to like what it was 20 blocks ago, so that's a bit awkward. Now if I want to have archer towers that can cover the entire kingdom, I've got to make the tower like twice as high, or maybe like 60% higher or something like that, I'd say. Maybe 50%. And we're currently at, I think, 40 blocks high, and 50 would have, like, previously got me about there. And that would have been awesome, and that would have been fine. Now it's like, oh, we're looking more like 60 to 80 in terms of height. But if we try the Ballista Tower, previously the Ballista Tower had a shorter range than the Archer Tower. Now it apparently has a larger one, because if we mouse over, you can't even see the edge. It is right out there. You can just about see it. You might not be able to. I can see it. It might not come across very well in YouTube, but yeah. That is more than enough. We could chop like 10 levels off this tower, and we would still have range. Also, Vikings are invading. Hold on a minute. Where are they attacking? They're over there. I mean, I guess this is a good time to try and rush the construction. Where have all our people gone? What's happened to our population? Happiness is 24. Trending towards 65. What did I do? I guess it's just been happening while I've been sat here talking about tower ranges. What on earth made everyone so sad? Did it default to 0? There's been an update, only a minor one though. We've gone from 1.02 to 1.04. As far as I could tell, there was nothing apart from maybe the odd bug fix. Apparently they've also changed the ranges of the towers. But I don't know what has happened to happiness there. Apparently now it's fine. It just went terrible for a minute. I'm going to hold a festival to try and fix that. Have we got a second town hall? I think I got rid of it, didn't I? I would totally hold a second festival in the other town centre if I could. That is pretty bad. We must have so much industry just dead right now. That's a bit of a danger. We can't possibly, like, get together the people to build these remaining towers. I mean, I'll order them. We'll do that. I mean, I don't know if... I feel like I should demolish things to a certain... That's not the right thing. Castle, Ballista Tower. Let's have 2 facing forwards. And 2 facing back. And they can see everything. And, of course, shoot everything, but we have no chance of building them at this stage. Is anyone working on this anymore? Yes, actually. I guess the 5 people working on that construction were not part of the 80 people that left. Here come the Vikings. What are we dealing with? We need to man the towers. We can't possibly man the towers. Oh, no. I don't know what to do. It's all gone wrong. It's that bloomin' episode 2 or 3 famine or whatever it was all over again. It's the thing, when you have people run away in despair, they just go from random locations, so... Every time I switch off one of these towers, they're just going to fill some random other place. They're going to become builders, or just going to fill some jobs that were no longer being done somewhere else. So I can't man the towers! I can't make them work! And the enemy is coming! What do I do? Do I just shut down everything? I guess that's an option. Let's begin. Let's just go through all of the... I mean, we can always go for the shut down all the quarries option. That's always the ultimate backup. But there are limits to it. I don't know if we can free up enough people. We should be able to, I would think. Oh, it came up for a second there, but I think that doesn't really mean anything. We got these ones over here. Not even working half the time. I discovered that the buttons are slightly better than I thought. Well, they moved. They've gone from up there to back in their old position. But now, Clicking between the word and the checkbox does nothing. Clicking the checkbox, that works. Clicking the word, that works. The gap between, nothing. It's weird. Yes, all this I explored in the live stream that I did the other day. The Kingdoms and Castles finally came out on Steam properly, fully, actually. And is now available to purchase for, I think it's just £7 or your regional equivalent. And I decided to celebrate that by doing a live stream where I built a new kingdom. And of course, seeing as this one was Dragonstone, the other one is King's Landing. And that was going pretty well. I might occasionally come back to that and do live streams on it. But I put the video up of that if anyone wants to watch me building kingdoms even more than I already am. But it looks like we fixed the problem. We've now got 17 people free. Which means that all these are now manned, and these should all be being worked on. I don't think they'll be ready in time. I don't know if it takes time to ascend a tower. If it does, we'll get back to this in a few years. Here we go. Let's get all the towers running that we can. I can't really bring the army in because they're not in a very good state to defend the kingdom right now. But the ogres are back after disappearing for a while. That was a little bit strange while it lasted. But we should be able to... Oh, he has... I've spoke too soon. He's got through. He's now on the bridge. Okay, he's been taken down, but that is a breach in the wall, and the enemy will quite possibly exploit that. So I'm actually going to send the army to defend that breach. Actually, it looks like they've already made their choices to where they're landing, and they're not going there. Oh, we've had another block go down. It might make the Vikings change their minds. No, they seem to be happy to go this way. Let's get the towers ready for them. Yeah, the ballista range is crazy now. So I think the ballista range has been increased. The archer tower range looks to be the same. But I think that the multiplier that they get... the multiplier that they get from being higher up has been reduced. So that the archer tower now doesn't expand quite as much as you go up. But the ballista tower, just because it already starts massive... still expands enough to be able to cover the entire kingdom after about 30 to 35 blocks. Ah, damn it, they set the stockpile on fire. Advance! That is the only thing that shall burn today. We shall make sure of it. Even though we can't hire new men right now, we're going to sacrifice what we have to hold the line. Are there any more coming? Oh, they are going that way? Ah, damn it. Well, hopefully... It's only the one group, so I reckon the towers can deal with them, though they are just setting things on fire as they like. Any other groups around? Being weird, attacking odd locations? Nope, looks okay. The stockpile has fallen. Another group here. And one last group that's a little bit late to the party. Are these guys dealt with? Looks like they are. We do have a fire. Hopefully they can put that out, because that's expensive. I mean, we've got the stone right now to be able to replace that sort of thing. Here comes the final group. Let's fall back a bit. We don't need to be quite so close. Because, oh, are they leaving? Might be leaving. I'm going to give chase. Going to keep on the tail in case they decide to just try and leave. And then we'll grab them just as they're trying to escape. But right now the towers are dealing with them, so that's fine. They're just happily walking in front of all of them. These guys are not very tactically minded. And that works just fine for me. Population is recovering now. Happiness is in the 60s and seems to be okay. So I don't know what was going on there, whether it was a bug or it was me being dumb. Maybe I forgot about some horrific plague that happened at the end of last episode. Or maybe a plague happened at the start of this one and I just didn't notice. Oh. Ah. Did you see that? They're ready. They're still firing for some reason. There we go. They worked it out. But they began to get to work. So unfortunately, because it's ballistas, I don't think they'll be very good against Vikings. Oh, did they fire again? Are they still firing? Yes, they are. What are you doing? He's gone. He's dead. There's no one to kill anymore. You can... Oh. Hi there. What are you doing? Is that what these guys are firing at? Are they missing? Nobody's dead. They're getting like halfway there. This is a bit strange. The Viking attack is just never ending now. Now the thing about this is, I think it is perhaps now impossible for more Viking invasions to take place. So we just leave that boat out there being confused and stuck. I think we can just, like, you know, go about our business. Maybe deal with the occasional dragon, but that's what these things are for. If they will actually successfully hit. Maybe the range is broken. Maybe they don't have the range they say they do. Is it even marked anymore? Oh, I didn't click on it. I clicked on some water behind it. Yeah, the range is still there. Massively more than it needs to be. But maybe it's lying and that's not the range and that's why it's getting to there and stopping. I want to check something. If I mouse this over, they're firing at exactly the edge of the archer tower's range. So perhaps the range marker is incorrect and actually that's what range they have. You know, when I'm going to put this project on ice for the moment, we'll wait till updates have happened that fix things. It seems like at the moment something's not quite right. I don't want to end up building a whole bunch of tower that I don't need to build. So we'll just shut those down. Well, I mean, we'll activate them whenever there's an attack, and I guess once they get inside the smaller range, they will get shot, and that will work. Anyone tries to attack the main gate now, they're going to get rained upon by giant ballista arrows, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I think it's been a bit weird, and we should wait till updates have fixed that, and then come back to it. Right, we've got 92 people free. Let's get them all back to work. Let's get all of these running again. For what it's worth, I think a lot of them won't be doing anything. I think there's some logistics issues ultimately with this game of, like, there's a certain point where you just can't have everything run well. You can't have quarries all over your kingdom properly supply your builders. It seems like, I mean, maybe I'm missing something and there is a way, but it feels like after a certain point there's nothing much you can do. Oh yeah, there's still Vikings here. I mean, should I deal with them? Can I deal with them? I'm not even sure. Let's get this built and then we'll go have a look at them. So we'll order some construction as well because there's still 37 people free and we've already switched most things back on again. 4 more wood to come. Here's the 2 guys delivering it. Get that finished and immediately stop it from accepting anything but stone. Then we'll go switch this on. And this one. Get them making tools again, because at the moment we're probably losing them. All our other materials seem pretty fine. We're a little bit short on wood, perhaps. Let's get some of the woodcutters running again. That might be all of them. Yep, I think that's all the woodcutters running. Okay, and now... whole bunch of piers. Just like all of them. 1 more house there, and also... let's do this here. That keeps everyone busy. We've still not got a population up to the to its max. Let's hold another festival. It's not like we're short on money right now. Oh, we are. We're down by 100. How did that happen? Huh. We have taxes, right? Oh, there's a dragon here. Right, hold on then. It's time to activate these and see how they go. Of course, we've literally just given everyone jobs. And no one is now free to man the Ballista Towers. Alright, we'll switch off some of the quarries again. I don't think we need this many, so that works. Let's switch off all of these and see if that leaves us with anybody free. No. How are these doing? 1, 1, 3, 3. We need 2 more quarries to switch off. Well, it just so happens we got 2 right here. Does that do it? 4, 4. Oh, 4. That was 1. Another 4. Another 4. 1 more quarry? 2. They just really don't like that tower. That'll do. Let's see how this goes. We've currently got no towers active over here. I guess that's a good way to test this out. So they've started firing. He doesn't appear to be taking any damage yet, but he is getting inside their range. Still look like they're missing. There's now arrows hitting him though. He's definitely inside the range now. Don't know if he's getting shot at or not. It's going to be hard to tell because there's a lot of other things shooting him as well. They look like they're hitting. You can see them come flying in from above. Everything's running though, including these ones. So he's going to go down. One way or another he's going down. Yep, he's on the run. And he's gone. Didn't get very far. Hard to tell if, oh, back to this again. You can't do it, guys. You can't shoot him. Stop trying to shoot him. Just leave it alone. Oh, damn it. These buttons are driving me up the wall. Why can't it just be the previous button? Just make it a big old box with obvious bounds instead of this tiny box with obvious bounds, and then this word with vague boundaries that you can't really understand. 139 new people visited for the festival. We are now over our population limit, so I think people got a bit overzealous there. Someone somewhere is sharing a bed. Okay, let us build what we can here. I think it's time to just fast forward and let this play out. Also, I'm going to send these guys out to this ship and see if they can bother it or anything. Over this way. And a little bit closer. We'll go back to normal speed. Can you attack the people in this boat? Let us find out. Oh, is anything happening there? Nah, it looks like they just stood about not doing anything. I think the only way to kill these people is to build a tower out here with which to shoot them. So that is what we will do, because it's only right that we take matters into our own hands and fix this bug ourselves. Instead of cheating and just avoiding any future Viking attacks, if that's how it works. I guess we'll see. Yeah, we'll just build a little tower out there. As soon as it's made, it'll just start shooting them one by one. Or maybe they'll burn it down. We'll see. But I think they're now stuck in their boats till they can get away. Or actually, have they landed? They probably don't count as landed yet. That'll be what happened. They were trying to land and got stuck. So maybe shooting at them will fix them and then they'll be able to move again. Oh, I completely forgot to rebuild these towers here. Let's get that sorted. Shouldn't be too much of a bother. We still have loads of people spare. Should maybe get some of these quarries running again, but I don't know if we really need all of them. Now, we don't ever want to be working, though. Get some more piers being made. That's everyone busy. We'll leave that for the moment. We'll see how this is going. I want to watch the progress of this. Is there a leader missing? That could be part of what's gone wrong. Because I don't see one. Or do I? There's an axe there. Oh yeah, he is then, isn't it? Yeah. It's got no flag. Usually they have a flag, right? Who knows? This is nearly getting... We've got the first stage done. Come on, people are dying of old age the time you're taking to do anything. Yeah, these people have been here for literally years at this point. Just sat there in their boat, somehow not dying of starvation. As the occupants of this kingdom just, like, wander through the fields carrying stone and slowly build a little tower. And then slowly put together a little canopy, and then a couple of guys will wander up, pick up some bows, and just start shooting. It's always funny when you have a game where the timescales are like that, where it's a year every, like, few seconds. Our kingdom's been around for 400 years at this point. Yeah, when the timescale's like that, it's funny to imagine just, like, the sheer amount of slow but steady work that has taken place to lead up to anything happening. I imagine one more delivery of stone will be enough for this, considering there's 5 people working on it. How's the work with these piers going? We have been making progress. It might be time to build some more houses. Oh, our food! Our food is not good! Okay, time to switch the farms back on. Thinking about it, should have done that sooner. Oops. Sort of forgot about that yeah, you do need more food when you get more houses. And these houses are in the perfect spot to be fed by these particular farms, so that should hopefully help with our issues of things getting lost to exposure. I mean, none of the crops are going to get lost to exposure right now. We don't have a single granary's worth of food on us. So every granary will have space in it. But hopefully, yeah, switching those on should give us enough again. Enough of a boost to supply. Alright, let's get back to watching this, I suppose. And we'll keep an eye on these numbers. Yeah, a loss of 68 per year is not comfortable at all. Oh, are we done? 8 more wood? Oh, we need another 5. Is anyone on their way? Those people are doing a different thing. They're getting there. We've just got endless Viking music while this is taking place. This is the longest Viking invasion in the history of all of time, I suppose. In the history of Viking invasions. It's like one of those things where two nations are technically at war, but not really anymore. They stopped doing it, but they forgot to sign the treaty, so it's still technically the case. Here we go. Did I just see arrows get catapulted off into the depths of space? I swear I did for a second there, but there we go. They're now firing normally. Oh, no, there they go. Where are they shooting to, exactly? Where are these going? They're literally just pinging off into space. What has this update done? What has happened? Look at this. These are some powerful archers. Who needs to build a giant tower the range that these guys have? They're shooting the next kingdom. They're shooting where the Vikings came from. They're just cutting out the middleman. It's like, you know, it's no good to shoot the Vikings that are right here. We gotta go get them at their source. We built some sort of Gatling arrow cannon. Suborbital space laser. Well, not a laser. I think they just keep changing direction as well. They've got some sort of suborbital arrow launcher that they're using to bombard the Viking settlements from. They're on the other side of the planet. And apparently people are unhappy and it's not pleasant enough for more peasants to arrive. Let's say we've got room, but of course people die of old age now, so you're never quite at your max number. Well, this wasn't quite the thing I was looking for. This was not the plan. What are these guys doing? What are you here for? Are you the archers? Oh, you haven't even arrived yet. It's an automated suborbital arrow cannon. The archers weren't even here. Now that they've arrived, are they going to do anything? Are they going to start firing arrows normally? Apparently not. They're just here to check up on the cannon. Well, actually, there's a bit of drop-off now on the arrows. It's because they're firing across the kingdom so we can see further. Oh, have they stopped? Where are they shooting now? Oh, they're over there now. Let's go look over here. The episode should have ended by now, but I'm just fascinated by these arrows. Look at this. So they can fly about the... Oh, they've shortened... Yeah, they can fly about the length of two kingdoms. So they could get, like, they fire across this way and it starts to drop off about here. So they can get quite a way away. Oh, there we go. They're actually shooting the Vikings. Are the Vikings getting hurt? Yes, they are. There we go. The boat is sunk. And they've calmed down. They're no longer firing the suborbital space arrows. I've got to destroy this. No one kingdom should have this much power. We cannot possess such a weapon. With absolute power comes absolute corruption and all that. We can't use it. We must never use it again. It has been destroyed. And all record of its existence erased, so that no kingdom may ever wield the power that we wielded ever again. For the safety of all mankind. Alright. That was a bit weird. I'm just going to order some more construction ready for the end of the episode, so guys can get on with that while we are finishing up. We really have so much stone and people available right now. It's a bit crazy. Actually, we're out of stone. So scratch that. We got a lot of people, though. Got a whole lot of people. We can get so much work done. The food, it's not recovered. Oh. Maybe it has. I don't know, though. That's not looking good. We did just have a storm, actually, so that's probably ruined the crops for this year because of how many farms we have relative to orchards. So maybe that's why the numbers have gone terrible. But the previous year, 100 extra food. So we might have enough farming to support this number of houses. Any more houses, though, we're going to need more farms. So we will work on that. But that is all we have time for today after that insanity. It's going to take forever to get those materials back now. Multiple years to remove this again. So, that, you know, that was quite a saga. It must have lasted about, like, 15, 20 years for these people. You know, some children, they grew up knowing nothing but the suborbital arrow cannon. You know, they saw it firing every day. It was just normal for them now to see it go. But, you know, we could not hold that power. It would not be right. Others would try and seize it. It would have been horrible for everyone involved. But anyway... next episode, we'll build more houses, build more farms. Maybe we'll do more on the tower here, build up, like, double its number of places, though. We need to work out what is going on with the range of that. It looks like we might need to extend it quite a bit more first before we actually can start using it effectively. But that's all we have time for today. I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.